So let's see. We were at the ritual path. That's right. 'Cause we just did the ritual path. It's been a little bit since we played last. Tower of Latria. We haven't gone further there, so I think we can do that. What do you think? Tower of Latria, or do you want to do the Dragon God?
So I like the Dragon God, and then like you said, it's been a while since we did this, and last time we got stuck on Tower of Latria because that is a very confusing place. And so if you feel like you know where you're supposed to go, then yeah, let's do Prison.
I think I do. And apologies that the audio, that Kevin's not able to hear the audio this time, but the video, how's the video? Is it all right?
The video is excellent, actually.
Okay, good.
So
cool. I'm still waiting for that 3080 or what have you, so then I'd be able to record and capture and stream and do all those things at the same time. But for now, this will do, because we're just recording locally. Because AMD cards don't do all those things simultaneously very efficiently. All right, so last we checked here, we had unlocked most of the doors. Oh shoot! I knew I'd get overzealous there. That's okay. I didn't die with one hit, so it's okay.
Very important.
So we were doing all this. I'm just gonna run away. Hopefully be able to dodge this one. Bye. And if I'm correct, because I've not jumped into this character to look, but if I'm correct in where this item was missing, I'm gonna laugh, because I believe we were right around it. Let's heal real quick. I can't even remember why I was using the bow. I don't think it was for
possibly for aiming.
Maybe, I don't remember. All right, so, and for those viewers who've been watching this play, who may have been a while since they've seen the playthrough, or they want a reiteration, we're a magic build, but this sword scales so nicely. There's the keys we missed, by the way. They're just right here.
Nice. Yeah.
We went by this like 4 times.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Yeah, so I think, okay, that won't unlock this one, but it could unlock, I believe, down here. Latria is a confusing place.
Then thus by design.
Yep. Okay, so I don't have to go down there. By the way, I forgot his name. Rydell? Yeah, Rydell is down here. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot other than that, though. So we're going to go down.
And that would be technically the second floor?
Yes, second floor. This is first floor, and I believe we just got the key. There it is. Mm-hmm. This is, so we can now open that. We now have access, or we are much closer to having access to the boss. We will be using that. We'll be using this as kind of our shortcut to get to the boss. And wow, I'm not doing very much damage there.
No, they are vulnerable to flame, though. If you have any of those.
Oh, okay. I don't have any spells attuned, but I'm just gonna run by.
Heck, you might be able to take him out with a couple of fireballs.
Right. Hold on, I don't have. Oh, you mean
he is still coming for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's my fire bombs? Black pine. There we go. Nice. Let's see what a fire bomb does to him.
Nope, even less.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. It's on fire, though.
Yeah, it does. Oh wow.
The bridge. Yep.
Yes. Cutscene right as I do that. So there's a chance that I got hit by something and die, but we'll see. So the crossbows here. I don't know if we want to entertain this, but there is a trophy for rolling across the bridge successfully while the arrows are shooting at you.
Well, you can hide a little bit on the sides.
So boom.
But it's definitely not ideal.
Dude. Let's try this. Oh, nope.
No, it's only the lit ones that hide you.
Oh, okay. All right, let's try this.
Because the other ones are broken.
All right, let's see. let's see if there's that makes sense then. So the lit one, so I need to go on the right side. Just
Mhm.
cross over. Boom, boom. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
So the trophy. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say that was how I remember it. But again, as we've discovered several times in this playthrough, our memories are not trustworthy.
No, they're not. So I will say the trophy is called Time for Rolling. So. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. I do this. Oh, all right. I'm gonna give that one more try, just because.
Okay.
Just because it'll be nice to grab that trophy.
Yeah, and it's a fairly short run down there.
Yeah.
Now that we know the way and have the key.
Yes. The key locations are some of them are very obvious. That one, because they're usually right at the end of. And probably laugh at me, but I didn't realize until this playthrough that or my other character's playthrough. This is the west fourth floor, and then the east fourth floor is over here
Mm-hmm.
that we're going to go towards. So I just grabbed keys and just used them, and sometimes would be confused where I forgot. I was like, oh no, you have the west fourth floor key. You don't have the east fourth floor key. So yeah, keep that in mind too. But the keys are usually in logical places, and by that I mean at that side, the side that I just passed. It'll be kind of hanging there, ready to be picked up.
Yep.
Yeah. So Latria is one of your favorites, isn't it? Just is it
Latria-
the ambiance or?
Latria is my favorite, partly because of the ambiance, and partly because for me, this was a particularly interesting place because there was someone that this was the first place that I saw someone that I was sympathetic towards. And if I'm not mistaken, aren't the keys to unlock Sage Breaker around here somewhere?
Yes, they are, and I'll be getting it. So they are in. Okay, so right behind the crossbow effigy thing over here.
Yes.
Up on the top right. So basically, there's a door right behind him on the left and right side. The right side is a stairwell, and then those are the keys to Frake.
Okay. Yeah. So don't you have some of the stuff that the regeneration health ones?
I have the gel, yes, or the whatever it's called. Let me see if I can.
Because
pop that.
Right now it's taking 2 hits. So let's go. I think if we did one more, just have that running. Then even if as long as there's a little bit of a gap between hits, I think we can take that.
Maybe I don't have it on me. The green jelly stuff.
Yeah.
Go back to Nexus because thankfully the reloads on this are quick.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I was going to attune. So we have quite a few spells. I think warding may help here.
Hello. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
Wait, where? I don't see jelly here or there. Did I run out? Maybe I ran out.
Possibly.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to grab the warding spell. I may be on the right side. And then we can get Frake.
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
So attune. We don't need the water veil. Soul arrow's fine because I would like to use it.
Protection?
Yeah, I thought I had. I guess I don't have ward yet. So yeah, we'll use protection, and we'll go from there. I love their responses when you run off while talking to them.
Yeah.
I love that because that's what I'd say. Like, and I'd be snarky next
I
time.
thought we were having a conversation here. Where are you going?
Yeah.
I mean, he does start with, "Are you begging for a magic lesson?" And I mean,
Yeah,
it really does shift the power dynamic in a conversation when one person goes, "Well, I've got what I needed. Bye."
Bye.
So,
He's like, oh shoot, I called his bluff. Is what happened. I called his bluff. He was like, this guy. But really, he needs us because he needs us to save Sage Frake. He's sitting there talking about how imperative it is. I'm like, dude, why don't you do it?
he's like, "I'm busy sitting here being a weenie."
Yeah, come on. You guys giving up? I mean, Ostrava, and I almost said only Ostrava, but Bjor also, he'll pop in. Everybody else is just chilling in the Nexus. They don't do anything else. I guess Patches is scheming. He'll show up to try to kick you somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, but most of them just kind of sit there. And the only one that I'm sympathetic there is Stockpile Thomas. Everybody else could be going and doing something. I get his apprehension. He's still dealing with, abandoning his family and causing their death. And he's got a role. He's helping us out. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good guy.
And in some ways, the reason that I'm sympathetic towards Stockpile Thomas is I feel like he has the best rationale for it. But at the same time, and using time there is somewhat loose because the awareness of time has decreased for them, and so I think that it's possible that they are. We did get it up to 3 hits though.
Yep.
I think it's possible that they may think, like continuously for years on end, they may think, well, I just got here, but soon I'm going to go out and do something. And then in their minds, you showed up and immediately everything kicked in, everything started getting, more people started showing. And so for them, not only are they less aware of their time spent there, but your arrival seems to them the most fortuitous thing that has happened. You are the one who has the best chance, and so for that, I'm willing to grant them a little bit of clemency.
Yeah, I get that, because they're, like you said, their attachment to time and everything else is not near the same. Kind of like everything going on with COVID. It's like something happens and you're like, wait, that was 3 months ago? That was 4 months? Wait, what happened? Yeah, so that in a magical extent and a spiritual extent, they are stuck. They're in quasi-purgatory. Until and it's I think that the tone of the game purposely kind of sets out that, where it's saying like, yeah, you're dead, but you're bound to the Nexus, and you're just going to keep repeating this cycle. You can't die. Like, it's never going to end. And I think that, in a way, is some foreshadowing about like the fact that what you're doing isn't necessarily good, or it could be good or evil. It is either.
Yeah.
But yes, we got this now up to 3 hits. So if we can dodge well, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, up, 1, 2.
Get to the side.
Yeah, there we go.
Heck yeah!
There we go.
Well done.
And we got to
turn it off.
That's
Yay!
Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll go grab the stuff on the bridge.
Real quick before we leave this area, though, I do want to get a closer look at the mechanism of the device, because that enhanced and is pretty exciting.
Yeah, should have waited, I guess, and given a view of it, because when it's opened up, there's obviously different aspects of when it's opened. You can drop down here. There is 1 or 2 items that I'm still trying to figure out how to get to. You may remember how to, or so. Over to the right, because I remember all of this.
Mm-hmm.
There's an item right past here. Sorry, I know how to get to that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how to get to this one in the rubble to the left. I don't know if you remember how to get there. Maybe it's a world tendency thing.
I'm not sure. No, but so I know that. So instead of rolling across, what happens if you go the shortcut, or
Cool.
not the shortcut, but the long way around?
Yeah, so the long way around. So by the way, there's that mechanism, all the gears. So pretty. So if you're not wanting to roll around it, there's a shortcut right here. I'm going obviously backwards through the shortcut. Let me just break up some boxes. Nothing. Yeah, as I'm thinking about the platinum for this, I was seeing videos of like VatiVidya and others that are talking about the penetrator armor. Oh, apparently you can only open it from the other side. But yeah, this is the shortcut. If you don't want to go through, if you don't want to roll. Yeah, VatiVidya was talking about getting the penetrator armor. I don't know if you saw that video.
I have not.
It's good. It's comical. I recommend it, and I won't spoil it. But after he, his presentations are just wonderful. He did his presentation and discussion about it, and part of me was like, maybe I should go after the penetrator set. So that's even more bonkers than getting a platinum. But I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a game that we love. It's not like you're gonna have to convince me to keep playing more Demon Souls. So, and I'm gonna be doing a character with you on a playthrough. I'm sure you'll have a character that you play separate from that, and then we'll have characters that we play together. By the way, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you did very well on that.
Jeez.
And it does bring up a question. How does a phantom catch fire?
Yeah, that is a good question. I get how magic can. I would imagine magic can do some damage because magic is magic. If there was some type of holy damage, of course, that would do even more. But yeah, how does a phantom catch fire? By the way, I'm going back because in addition to that key for Sage Frake, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the healer that's above the Fool's Idol?
Yes. Yeah, that was one of those that I do not understand. That would have been very frustrating for me going through, attempting to go through blind like I did on my later playthroughs. But in several of the interviews, he's talked about Miyazaki has talked about the fact that this was supposed to be a community discussion, and so that was one of the devices that was meant to lead people towards whatever community formed, and that's a lot of faith in the community for this particular game.
Yeah, and I think that in that sense, and I would agree that it's definitely a game built for that. I would say. Actually, I'm trying to figure out how I want to approach this. I would say that the remake came out in a world that was better ready with that type of infrastructure to find those answers to those mysteries. When the game first came out, it was the internet was there and everything. It was only 11 years ago or so. But now the internet, I would say, things that aren't outside of like Reddit and forums, you can jump through you can jump through all these different videos and watch people's playthroughs. People would put up videos about, hey, I found this wall. I found this door. Does anyone know what it is? Where maybe someone would do that before, but it's so easy now to capture your gameplay, to take screenshots. Where 12 years ago, first of all, you couldn't do that with a PS3 unless you did what I do, which is go through an HDMI splitter to break shut the HDCP, and most people aren't doing that. So
Yeah.
there we go. There's the shortcut we were talking about. Yay! So now that we got the shortcut,
Excellent.
I was just figured I'd open it just in case we die.
Yeah.
And then let's go kill that healer. But there are aspects of Demon Souls and Dark Souls that are like, just get good, and then there are other aspects that the community can really help to help understanding of. Like, I'll admit, world tendency and character tendency, like during the PS3, was so confusing. I get it more now than ever, but the game didn't really explain any of that to you. It just very briefly says they're a thing. Like, it just briefly says, hey, the world and your character are affected, but being able to go through people's walkthroughs or watch people's videos where they describe what character tendency is, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
So I feel like 11 years ago, it was basically game facts, right? That was the community.
Basically, I mean, Reddit was around then, right?
Oh, yeah. But Game Facts was a specialized place for that.
That's true. So I love this guy's dialogue, by the way. I know you can only read it,
What
but
do you want? I am but a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble.
you won't cause trouble. And dialogue loops, by the way, it's the same kind of thing.
What do you want?
His trouble, for those who don't know, he heals the boss. So while he's basically begging you not to interfere, sorry, I'm not going to let that hold me back. And there is our key. The special key will open up Sage Frake's cell. Yay!
I think it's much more clear in the remake that he is very clearly maintaining a magic spell. Where before you could tell that he was doing something, but it seemed very similar to, just kind of an idle animation. And
that's true.
Yeah. Also, I love the rubble in this area.
It's so good. So the detail that Bluepoint did on this, like, it looks like it was at time an amazing tower, and having this cathedral that you're coming up to,
and now you can look up and just see the damage.
And this one, this was, I wouldn't say it's one of my least favorite, or it was frustrating when I played this on the PS3.
You seem to be mid-rolling. Because you picked up. Yeah, because you picked up the stuff, and I don't think you ever sent it back.
Oh, good point. Let me check that. See what I got there. And there she is. Love the animation.
Yeah.
So let's, can I send it back during? I can, yay. I figured it wouldn't stop me.
Mostly it was armor.
Yeah. Good catch on that. Is that it? I got a lot of grass too. That's probably part of it. Grass is surprisingly heavy. There's some arrows. That's what it is. Which arrows are great, but this character's not really spec'd for that as much. That's better.
There you go.
All right, so kill some of these guys. These guys just get annoying. Yeah, I haven't used magic so in this character in a while. I'm like, okay, magic's okay. He's doing alright. Clear them out. Can I... I'm trying not to aggro the idol. Try to clear them out before I aggro. And then, do you remember the tell for her?
I know it when I see it.
So she's going to do her best to avoid me, and obviously stop me in my tracks to try to hit me. So she creates... Oh, boom, there it goes. She creates these... copies of herself, and the true one has a brighter beam than the fake ones. So the one that looks like very light blue is the real idol. And she's almost at half. Alright. But I think this time, yeah, she'll have 3, so we just need to figure out which one... Wait, was it that one again? It's not that one? Okay, there it is. You see it? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Okay, cool. So, once you figure that out, she's not too difficult. Oh, dang.
I do love this fight because it's so tactical. Using the things in the room and being able to do all that.
Yeah, I mean she's kind of locked down my movement, and it's almost like a game of Simon going on, where it's like, all right, you got to remember where you can and cannot walk. There she is. And if you step on one of those things, there we go. Yeah, if you step on that area, then you die. Thank you. By the way, that'll get you a trophy as well. If you don't hit any of the fakes, then you get a trophy. So
nice.
Yeah. So
and remember to get the thing behind the altar.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I thought there were some items. I couldn't remember if they were on both sides or just one side. There it is. Yeah, so if you're trophy hunting, definitely go into this battle, and if you accidentally hit one of the fakes, just kill yourself. Oh, cutscene.
Oh, you do have to come back for it. Interesting.
Yeah, that's all right. That's gonna be a journey just to get back to that one item. But that's okay. It's funny because this is going from the Tower of Latria 3.1, which I love, to 3.2, which not so much. I don't know, the impending falling aspect of 3.2 I hate.
Understandable.
Yeah.
God, it's gorgeous though.
Look at that. Look at that. Hold on, do I have my... I was gonna say, like, you can do the brass telescope, or you can do photo mode, and then just like do this. Like, that's just amazing. All the chains into that tower. There's the hanging heart, which in the PS3 one, it's almost like it's more implied. It's not as bad as like the Super Nintendo days or anything, but yeah, there's so much more detail here. It looks so real. I love it. All right, let's go kill ourselves.
Then Frake.
Yes, we will go back and save Sage Frake. And we will get access to so many more spells. And he's a cool guy, too. Oh, this is the other thing that I meant to mention to you. Did you ever notice this item?
I don't believe I did.
I honestly don't remember if if they're in the original. There's one here,
Mm-hmm.
and there's one right here.
Interesting.
I
I think
do not.
I think I did remember that there was one that you dropped down for,
Uh-huh.
but that it wasn't that awesome,
Yeah, I do
if I
not.
remember.
Yeah. I've gotten one of them, and it was like it was a renowned hero's soul or something, which wasn't bad, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like a secret item or anything. I don't know what the other one is because I haven't gotten it, but I noticed those the other day. I'm like, what the heck? So I don't know if they were in the original, but little hidden items, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's go get our souls, level up, Sage Frake. I guess we can grab that item. Do you remember what that item is behind the altar?
I do not.
No.
But
Okay.
I would say that instead of leveling up, we go ahead and rescue Frake and then see what we want to get from there.
Oh, good point. I thought his spells are all boss souls, but we'll find out. We'll keep them. We can navigate this without dying and without. I say that. Whoops, wrong one. As I jinx myself saying I can do this without dying, but I feel confident we can get to him without a death.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And just saving some CPU over here. And then let's see. So we'll get Sage Frake, get the item. And I guess we can go Dragon God. If we kill the Dragon God, then we will unlock the ability to warp between Archstones. I honestly don't remember if that was in the original, but do you know about that?
I'm sorry, which part?
So once you kill one of the archdemons, any archdemon, you're able to warp between archstones while you're in the world. So
Interesting.
instead of just being in the Nexus, I could say go to this archstone over here and then warp into 2-2 from here or wherever,
Right.
as long as it's an archstone I've been to. So I like that. I like that aspect. So we can do that, or yep.
I looked it up, and it's Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, 2 New Moon Grass, and Renowned Warrior Soul. So not really any need.
Okay, that's fine. Is it down here? I'm trying to remember where he is. He's not there. He's not over here.
And do we have the key to unleash Rydell as well?
We don't. So Rydell, we have to get from being in pure white world tendency. Then there's a key to open his cell, but you have to be in pure white world tendency to get to it.
Interesting.
I can't remember if this is the way to him or not.
Hooray for animation invincibility.
Yeah. That's when those situations that you're like, okay, no, this is not the right way. Yeah, that's one of those things in a video game that you're like, that doesn't make sense. They should still be able to hit you, but I'm not going to argue.
But it's also one of those things that that is made as a concession to the player, like the fact that everything freezes and you can't get hit during a cutscene, for example.
Yes.
That's just, we don't want to be mean just for the sake of meanness. We only want to be mean, as a part of world building.
Yeah, of course. I just grab these while I'm here, and then I'm trying to remember how to get to Frake's level. He is. I want to say he's in 2 east. Rydell's over here, but yeah. Again, I don't think they changed this for the remake, but I may be wrong. I could have sworn that Rydell was the same key as Frake, and that may be our memories playing tricks on us. Grab some of these. Yeah, I will be. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to write down the locations of the coins. If either of us want to get the penetrator set, I'm going to write down the locations and the world tendency. So
Yeah.
just in case. All right, let's go back up. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, there's nothing here. This is Rydell's, and I swear I don't have to go through that to get to it because it should be a doorway out of the stairwell that gets there. But it's not this. I think it's one up. I think it's one up from here, or two up. What is it? There it is. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Yay! Excellent. Special key.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frick. I am known as a sage. I thought to claim a demon's soul or two for the sake of my magic. But just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
Yay.
I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment.
All right.
But I can still move
by the way,
my legs.
I mean, yeah, he again another character looks great in the remake. Looks pretty young for a sage that's looked up to so much, but yeah, we did it.
Could be one of those vanity spells.
It could be. Hey, I mean,
I don't think Sage Frake is above that, and also his position is such that he needs to maintain appearances.
Oh, sure. And now we can evacuate. Boop. Oh. You stop me while I'm spelling my spell. There we go. Love that spell. Totally worth it. It was expensive to get, but totally worth it. Alright, now let's see. He should be in here. Hello, lady.
You saved Master Frake, did you not? Then I was right to bend the rules and teach you a few tricks. I am grateful to you for your service. Do you see how important selfless acts are in this dreary world? What is it? Are you still begging for magic lessons? Oh, so be it. It's better than having you bother Master
Back
Frake.
to his snarky self.
I
To rescue
see.
Sage Frake, and he's
Suit
like, "You
yourself.
begging for a magic lesson?"
I have a proposal for you. Could you bring your demon souls to me? As I determine more about the essence of the soul, I can teach you new magic. A demon's soul is no mere amalgamation of lesser souls. You have your wits about you. Surely you understand.
Oh, I understand. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, so the poison cloud.
Okay,
And-
this is some awesome UI improvement. Because before you had to go and look at them individually to see what was necessary. But now it actually shows you on the list of magic how to do it.
Yep. So you have your soul level, for the spell here. Souls and souls required. Oh, hold on, I didn't think that this required souls to learn. I thought it was just the demons, the boss soul, the demon soul. So let's grab these while we're here. So poison cloud, definitely. I mean, we're gonna grab them all. Why not? Poison cloud, yes. Because we're not doing any miracles, right? Or not any big stuff. We got heal.
Yeah.
Okay. So warding, that was what I thought. What I thought we were doing. So that's our advanced version of protection.
Mm-hmm.
Fire spray.
So go back to the description of the price on this one.
Yeah. So I don't think that's the price. I think that souls required is our level up. I don't know why it's showing that here. Right.
Well,
I think the price is just the demon soul.
Yes.
Yeah. There it is. Souls required. Mm-hmm.
Right. So that was what I was saying. Was that's souls required for your next level up. And
correct.
So,
yes. And then what is the? Oh, and the number on the left is, I guess, how much MP it uses to cast.
Yep.
So yeah, just grab them all. Why not have the choices? And we also have a third sorcery slot I forgot about. So let's see. So we're going up against the demon, the dragon god, I guess. I don't think water will really help us though. I think warding, because he just hits. He doesn't. Yeah. So we'll do warding.
Do you have a connection to the disciples? Do not pay any attention to them if they speak poorly of me and my magic. Prayer is for the foolish, quaint, and soon to be dead. And heaven forbid the day you find out what their so-called God really is.
So I like that animosity.
Bring me more demon souls when you can. I patiently await you, my fine magician friend.
So talk them one more time, make sure that we've got all of that dialogue.
Yeah. You have your wits about you. Surely you understand. I was defeated and captured by the Golden Usurper past that cell. Be wary of him, for he manipulates souls. He has power over vile, murky souls, those susceptible to madness and paranoia. I know of 3 humans who came to lead demons. King Alant of Volitaria, Astraea of the Valley of Defilement, and the Golden Usurper of Latria. There's no question that they became demons. But we were wrong to assume that they ceased to be human.
Interesting. Okay, and that's
he has power over vile. I am fully prepared. Please fetch me more demon souls. I can still be patient.
Yeah, the animosity between those of the faith and those of magic is interesting.
I can forge weapons for you.
You know, I get the it seems natural for those who, you know, the faith, the worshippers over here to be like, oh, I don't know about that stuff. That's kind of scary magic. It may be demonic. But I like that Frake is on the other side going, I don't know what their god is. Like, that scares. I like that idea of it's not just one-sided, of that the priest over here and the Saint Urbane over here distrusts Sage Frake. But like, I like that it's the other way around as well. It's fun.
So my interpretation of that is that Sage Frake believes them to be worshiping the Old One, who is again someone else who has given themselves over. And I looked for Golden Usurper, And in the remake, the soul that drops from the old monk is the golden demon soul, where before it was yellow demon soul. And because of the interpretation, so the original translation had it as yellow demon soul, but that line, the Sage Frake's line about the golden usurper, I had been wondering if perhaps the false idol, or fool's idol rather, was actually controlled not just in health but entirely by that unassuming little guy up in the corner. But
Sure.
because of the translation, and this is a much more clear connection to Sage Frake being defeated by the old monk, not by that guy.
Yep, very much so. I like the also the stones here. I mean, it's kind of more clear as you kind of think about when you were talking about your theory on the Flame Lurker being the father of Ed
Of the bold ones.
and Bold. Yeah, so and there the main focus of this archstone is looks to be a blacksmith. The main focus of this one looks to be a king or some type of knight. I'd say king. And then here, that looks like the fool's idol though. That doesn't. I mean, the fool's idol, not the old monk. But yeah, it's interesting. God, I still wish this was opened. We all can wish. So Strava, where's our lady? There she is. All right, let's level up real quick.
Thou seekest the
And
soul of the mind.
I'm all about magic power. Let's see, our next.
Withdrawn from its vessel.
I don't know if I need any endurance.
So the world might be mended. So the world
Yeah, let's bring. What do you think? A little bit of endurance, or just pump the magic?
So the main thing that endurance gets us is like so real quick, jump out of this and do a couple of rolls with your equipment, see how many rolls you get and how close your stamina is.
I can hit 5.
Okay.
Because I know that my equipment burden, like it would help my equipment burden, it would help some of my melee. But at the same time, I think I'm okay on that. Like, and because the Falchion, because the Crescent Falchion scales with magic, I guess we can do some more magic. And I need to look at, let's, I guess, as we're doing this, did we, never mind, we opened up Ed. I'm going to go talk to, is it Ed? Forget which blacksmith switch. We'll see if he can upgrade the Crescent Falchion. I can't remember how to upgrade that.
Yes.
Because I like this weapon. Boop, boop.
What be your need? If it be a blacksmith, then show me your steel. If not...
Oh yeah, he can. Oh, and we have been. I forgot. I thought we'd been upgrading, but I couldn't remember offhand. So we need pure moonstone and moonshade stone chunk. So I may farm those at some point. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check. Let me check our shields real. Actually, we don't need a shield for this next thing. I may check our shield later. Maybe switch us to the dark silver shield instead of the heater shield.
Okay.
It does great against magic. So magic and physical, actually. It's a little bit of both. All right, underground temple. God, so pretty. So pretty. And this is...
Well, hold on. Go back and look at that sarcophagus real quick. Interesting. because I had seen that as just a decoration before, but now it looks much more like a tomb. But I don't know whose body it would be.
Yeah. Where's my?
But it seems to have like symbols, but not symbols of any one in particular, and things like this for those of you watching. I could absolutely enjoy doing an entire series where we just sit and discuss the lore while this happens. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
curious.
going to spend half my time in this game in photo mode.
Yes, do so and send them all, share them all. I'm curious who would that be the bold the
Big
flame
M.
worker? Yeah.
No, because you pick up the two hands of God off of him.
That's true. That's true. So here he is.
God, that's intimidating.
Big old dragon goddess. So I'm getting close just to show the animation of it. That's just monstrous, and I love it. We're not in. Oh no! I was gonna say I didn't realize we were in pure white world tendency. So white world tendency, come up here and grab this item if I can. Yay! And I'm gonna send it right back to the Nexus. It's the Dragonbone Smasher, which we don't really need.
See the picture of it though.
Yeah, let's look at that real quick. There it is.
Mocked by blacksmiths who snidely refer to it as a slab rather than a sword, and they're not wrong.
They are not wrong. It is not a sword. There's another item in this game that someone was mentioning. It's referred to as an axe, and it's like there's no blade. And an axe that doesn't really, it's not really a blade. It's big and blunt. I'm like, that's not really an axe. That's like a hammer. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell anybody carrying that.
Oh.
I mean, they're free to if they're carrying that thing around, they can call it whatever they want.
You call that an axe? Good for you, buddy.
All right, so photo mode real quick and just pop out and look at the dragon,
Yeah.
because that's one of the things that I, because this was so much more ambiguous originally, because like the bottom half of the dragon god was more implied, like that is so much more clear of a picture of the entire body structure.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing his
Legs at all.
much at all. Yeah, I think it was basically torso up. So of course, great detail in his arms, legs. You can even see
Those
his
hands.
Yeah, look at that. I wish. I mean, you can see the texture. Yeah, I would say the color's not much different than the rock, but the texture definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have it clear, definite.
And seven fingers.
Ooh, I didn't even realize. Yeah.
And seven is in a number of cultures a significant number, and so in Jewish culture, for example, 7 is the number of completion. And to me, this is the closest thing that anybody got in many of the Soulsborne games. Those who seek power are seeking the power of godhood and or dragonhood, and Dragon God is kind of the ultimate version of all of those things.
He is.
I love it.
He is. Yeah, so pretty. So this fight, as a lot of people online will call it, will refer to it. It's almost a mini game, because what we're really doing is we hide, we chop, we run and hide again. Let's see if he attacks. Oh, he didn't see me.
Right, so it's eye color.
So
his eyes change color when he sees you.
When he sees me, but like I thought that coming right over here, that's red. Now it's yellow. thought red meant he could see me. So,
Well, red might mean that he can see you, and he holds it until he finishes his strike or whatever. And if he chooses not to, then he goes back to the field.
okay. So now,
So that's something you can tease out by running a little bit to the left, because you can dodge at the last minute while still getting the clear view of Dragon God's head.
This is true. Red. Okay, so red and then flips to yellow.
I guess it is.
So what I'm curious about here is, I know I don't want to go when his head goes over here. I'm assuming he can see me like that. I'm assuming he can see me and he's gonna hit me. And he didn't. Okay.
But yeah, this is an action. It's a lot of mini games change the mechanics of the game. This is a mini game within the game's default mechanics,
Yes.
which I think is brilliant.
I agree. And now I don't. So that's the frustrating part.
Punch of the
here
god.
is- Yep. It's the frustrating part here. Oh, and I forgot to hit my warding, so I'll try that next time. I don't know if it's going to help much, but we'll try it. Yeah, so this one's frustrating because, like you said, it's within the mechanics of the game, but it isn't a fight, like an actual fight proper. So a lot of people between this and there was one other boss fight, and of course you need to be a mechanic, but some people online were saying that they wish that they had redone this like from the ground up and made it an actual battle. I may be a bit of a purist because I thought, well, I would rather keep what was in the original game.
Absolutely.
And if you want to do something like that, create a DLC of sorts. Give us that fifth Archstone finally, or sixth Archstone. Like, give us that and put that in that game. Like, if there was something you would have Bluepoint wanted to do there. So red. Let's do our warding. Let's see if that helps. Run. Hype.
So one of the pieces of advice that I would give for people is go over, do a couple of hits, and then come back. Because doing all 4 hits and then still trying to make it to the next one is
Oops. Oh, the warding helped.
excellent.
All right, so, I'm not going to rely on it to completely save me, but that definitely helped. That was a punch, not a grab, though, so we'll see if the grab... and wait for his head. There we go. Now, 1, 2, run back. And the punch. And that punch killed me. Okay. With warding. So...
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's that's where, like, I'm not going to get like mad and have my blood pressure raise or anything here, because it's, like we said, it's more of a mini game, and if you don't get the timing right, you don't get the timing right, and I think the next
and it's a short run. Like another one of those concessions, because they're saying, yeah, we're going to make this really hard, but this is all you have to do.
Yes, and then in my opinion, I think that the lower level's easier. In my opinion.
Yes. Yeah. Once you get the first ballista off.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, and then once we get this, like I said, we can warp around, and also we can go further in World 1, because right now, until you kill your first Archdemon, then you can't go past the Tower Knight. You can defeat the Tower Knight, which we did, but you can't go through the Fog Gate to the next piece, which is the Fat Officials and the Penetrator. Still can't get to the end of the game, right? But you can at least go through that.
I'm sorry.
You
I was
kill him.
right. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if perhaps when his eyes are yellow, he can't see you. I remember something about like there's some phase where he's like yawning or stretching or something, and he just can't see you. I'm trying to remember how it works, and honestly, I like not knowing because this fight is supposed to be scary.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I'm like, okay, chop chop. Now I hide. No, I was trying to avoid it, but no. That's the 2-hit runaway tactic. So there's got to be a better way. There has to be a way to tell whether or not he's visible.
Yeah.
Whether or not I'm visible to him, whether or not he can see. Because I was going by head movement, and I was like, well, his head's moved away, so I assumed that was okay. I think, so, like right here, I know he can't see me. Like right during that phase, maybe it's when his eyes are red he can't see. Because this...
You can also, if you've got the spice, you can also hit the pillars with magic.
I have splice. I didn't think that, Alright, let's try it. Oops. This would be a good time. I think I threw my... Yep. I put the bow and arrow away. Oh, that did work. Okay. For some reason, I thought I remembered it not working. Maybe my character wasn't very strong in magic.
Yeah.
The character that was trying it before. Okay, almost done. So that's gonna be our way to go to victory on this one. Through here, hide. And then we zap it.
Yay, magic!
Yeah, I think, you know what? I was using a character. I could have sworn I tried magic and I tried arrows, and nothing was working. But maybe that character wasn't as powerful as this character. So,
I mean, it also takes a lot of hits. And so...
That was a good amount. That's true. There was a good amount of hits for a character who... I don't think I need any magic here. But magic up anyways. Did we do our warding? No, we didn't. All right.
There's warding.
And
yeah, because it goes all swirly around you.
Yeah, and then hit you. Yeah, cry back. One more, and we will get him. I love that. He smashes the ballista, so you can't hit him again. Because, and
it opens
you'd
the
be
path.
like, yes. Because otherwise you'd be like, well, just hit him again with it. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, which, by the way, I found a good way to farm. If any of us are in need, there's a good way to farm those. And now that we know how to zap these, this is going to be even easier.
Got on evacuate.
Yeah. I was like, that's not what I want. This is a scary place, but I think I've got it.
Now it's not time to abandon all hope.
Not after what we've already accomplished. I think we hit the next one from here.
Looks like it.
Yep. No, I'm very excited, by the way. We're going to Disney Springs tonight. And I haven't been on Disney property in a while, so this is going to happen.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like their big outdoor mall.
Oh, speaking of outdoors and things to be excited about, I'm getting my first shot on the 31st.
Oh, wow.
They recently. So we're recording this on March 27th, and Texas has opened the vaccine for everybody who's in Texas, and so I got to get on the list, and I'm really excited about that.
That's great. I'm in Florida, so I have to wait for all of the older people. They've now opened it up for people. So it was 65 and over, and it was 65 and older, or if you have serious heart conditions, or if you have, I think diabetes was on there, or your BMI was 40 or more. Those are like your only conditions. Oh, and if you're autoimmune compromised. So if you have a doctor's note that says, hey, this person's immunocompromised, then you can get through. They've now said, okay, well, we'll do 40 and up now, which still doesn't get me, but it's something. And I think the only reason they did that is because they know March 1st is when the executive order is going to happen. I don't know, you saw that, right? Biden's executive order.
I have not. Right now, I'm mostly looking at the lava, because the lava and the what's coming out of him from the womb, is also way better than it used. Like that looks cool.
He bleeds like a magma blood. Yeah. So. Biden had one of his executive orders was starting May 1st, anyone 18 and older is eligible in every state. Like, no more messing around. That gives the states time to get anyone else they want right now vaccinated. But it was like, look, we're like, they've hit high, like faster than they set some crazy goals, and they've exceeded those goals. So he's like, hey, we've done great, we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep doing great. And I was clapping when I heard it, very happy, because I assumed I wasn't gonna get one till the fall. Oops, I may die here. Oh no, I'm not gonna die. Okay.
Now, I think he was punching in an area where you were before.
Usually he does that and kills him like that. See, that's what happens. I stopped to smell the roses. I wanted to get a good view, and I didn't realize he could hit me on the stairs. But that's okay.
Not being able to smell the fire is also another symptom of COVID. Not being able to smell the roses.
That's what it was. That's my problem.
But thank you, Patrick, for demonstrating one more thing not to do when fighting the dragon.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, normally I'd just keep running and screaming while I'm running, but in this case, yeah,
naturally
wanted to show. Yeah, so rewarding just in case. But I think with our newly found ability to knock out the rocks, I think we'll be a lot better here. Oh, there is a crystal lizard, by the way, right behind me. It just ran away. And then one further down. So, I mean, with the dragon god there, it's like, I'll just get rid of him and then come back.
I'll be back for you.
Yeah, they respawn. It'll be fine. And yeah, so anyways, I assumed when Biden announced that like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was like, sounds like that's when I'm going to be eligible, because DeSantis doesn't care about anyone in Florida who isn't older or voting for him and paying him millions of dollars. So, because he got caught with campaign contributions on that, and still somehow is not in jail. But yeah, so I was like, oh, sounds like
he's in Florida, which can be a form of jail.
This is true, depending on where you are and what you're doing. Yeah, so I was like, it sounds like May 1st is going to be when I'm going to be eligible, and I'm still thinking that's going to be accurate. And there you go. There's the first one. And you were talking about breaking this area. As you can see here, that's what Kevin was referring to. There's no staircase, or no access to the staircase. And then you hit this, and then there's access to the staircase. which you can skip the cutscene here. That is pretty. Look at him go.
It's so.
I'd be mad too.
I also love the way that his wings flex in that scene. You can actually kind of see the muscles underneath and the structure of it. And like I said, in a way that just wasn't possible for them to do on PS3. And it's so fun to watch.
It's just beautiful, massive. Like, you look at that and you're like, oh, okay, that's a dragon god. Like, I get it. And for those saying, oh, well, he's not a dragon because of this and that, I'm like, he's got wings.
Dragon, worm, wyvern, but the legs, arms, wings, dragon.
That's right, because a wyvern has no front arms / legs. It's 2 legs, right? That's a wyvern. Which Game of Thrones TV series weren't those technically?
Yes.
Yep. So there you go. So Daenerys never really had her dragons.
Hey, if she's calling them dragons and she's coming at me, I'm not going to contradict.
That's true.
But
especially since she has the
thing for
only
right
one.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a dragon, and look at that. So yeah, I think we got this one as long as we don't get caught. Yeah, all right. I think I can hit this. Just keep watching him, make sure he doesn't flame, he doesn't throw fire. He doesn't. That's the nice thing, at least. He doesn't randomly shoot his lava breath. God, I wish I brought my bow now. He doesn't randomly shoot that flame, that dragon's fire. He only does it when he sees you. So I'm sitting here bashing these stones, and he's not even attacking that area. So I think is nice, because otherwise you doing this would just trigger him to flame the entire terrace or whatever this is, whatever you call this thing. But yeah, almost done. Is that it? We got one more. I'm gonna skip, or no, wait for his animation to look over here. Look at that. I probably was fine there, but rather safe than sorry.
And again, just looking at that beautiful creature.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad. So, did you sign up for your vaccine appointment, or?
Yes. There's a list, like a waiting list type thing for it, and vaccine interest portal or something. And so I was able to sign up for the interest portal now, and so like I said, on the 29th it becomes available, and I'm scheduled for the 31st.
Oh, that's cool. Very cool. I know John got his, Megan got hers. I haven't checked Chris and a few other people, but more people getting vaccinated, so happy about that.
Good.
And my guess is after I get vaccinated, and more people are vaccinated, I've got a feeling that my company's gonna be like, all right, cool, come on into town. So, which will be both nice and also even though I'm vaccinated, it's still. Alright, let's wait for him to look the other way. Look hard, his left, our right. I guess we could run across like 1 or 2 and then wait if we want to do that. No, did he see them? Good. Cool. That'll make it a little easier for the last piece of the run, which is right.
Yeah. As well as getting the
Oh shoot! Forgot about that. But that's fine. And then don't look back. Don't look back. Just keep running.
don't become a pillar of salt.
Yeah. And now, as long as I don't accidentally burn myself, which I've done before, then we got it. Because you can't. If if you don't have enough grass or you keep screwing up something, you can technically get hurt here. But I guess I can magic him. I can magic his chin, his chin. There you are. All right.
Yay, clear stone.
We did it.
Mm-hmm.
That was productive.
And like I said, I can understand where people are coming from who don't like it, but this fight and the watching the dragon god.
But what are you going to actually fight the dragon god? I mean, like, with what?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, then another thing, the fist of god weapon, you can get a trophy if you hit him with that.
Hands of God,
yeah, Hands of God, yeah. I don't know why I say Fist of God. Hands of God, you can get a trophy for that. It's like, but I'm just thinking, like, if it wasn't a mini game like that, are you really going to, like, fist fight a dragon god? I mean, come on. And then this is as close as we can get to it, but is that like a throne over there, or it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can adjust the not brightness. There is a filter. Guess it really doesn't. Oh, there we go. It looks almost like a throne of sorts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just going through different filters to see if.
I mean, if I met a thing like that, I might build it a throne.
Yeah.
Be like, just don't punch me.
Yeah. Question is, did he ascend to be that thing? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. And here we go. You obtained a soul of an archdemon. Yeah. Thick and colorless fog shall oppress you no more. So that is the fog on 1.3. And now, as you can see here, we can toggle and we can travel anywhere.
That is awesome.
Right? So while you're out and about, you can bounce back and forth, and you don't lose your souls, which I think I mentioned this before, bringing up the cards on PS5, which the cards on PS5 are really cool if the game is designed for it. But in this case, like, this part is like, hey, these are some things that you were doing that you didn't finish, and if I hit X here, then it's like, are you sure you want to do this? You're going to lose all your souls. Like, I don't want to lose my souls. So
if you could look at the item of the Nexial agent, because this is something that is only in the remake.
The Nexial agent, Nexial, not Nexial binding. Not there. Is it
key item?
Here.
Is there a separate?
Emit the power of souls. There it is. Nexial agent.
Okay.
I like it.
A text description.
Yep.
See, and this is another. Yeah, this is another case where Bluepoint's not trying to add to the lore, not trying to change anything. They're just saying, "Hey, this is for convenience. This is what it does." That's
a
all
nice
we're doing.
quality of life. It's a nice quality of life, and it doesn't cheat the system. It doesn't allow you. It doesn't break the game. It allows for a little bit more expediency if you're, going through the game. And arguably, you're maybe halfway through the game by the time you get this, or maybe more.
Typically.
And so, unless you. I don't know where we are. We're relatively close to the other archdemons as well, but I think it's great, especially in the later game farming aspect of it, or jumping through, to farm items or to hit your world tendency events and all that. It's nice to be able to do that because you don't need it at first, but now that you have it, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we'll level up. Yep. Sorry.
It's also very similar to in the first Dark Souls game. Once you get the Lord Soul, and you can it enables you to be able to move faster through
Yeah.
everything.
Key to life's
Yep.
ether.
There we go. Look at that. 34 on our magic power.
Drawn from its vessel.
It's awesome.
Let's
That is
strength be
fantastic.
granted so the
Yeah,
world
I
might be
like
mended.
our
So the
our
world
right-handed
might be
weapon,
mended.
which is it's in R2, but in that our second weapon for some reason, but that's our crescent falchion. So I may grind that out. Actually, I wanted to check. I didn't think about this until just now. If I have the crisp blade in my hand,
Then touch the
I guess it's the same.
soul of the
Or I guess I could look
What?
at my stats.
I shall await.
Right.
I am here.
Oh, I was looking. Oh, never mind. I need to have it equipped. So crisp blade and crescent falchion. Does that increase my? No, it doesn't. 295 is my weapon damage, because I know the crisp knife, crisp blade. Sorry, amplifies the damage dealt and received by magic. So I assumed that meant it would boost my my falchion. I guess we can check here. Mhm.
Right, but the falchion is pulling its power from you,
From my magic
whereas
stat. Yeah,
right, and
that's true.
so there's you are the apex of where the crisp blade and crescent falchion meet, but they are not directly amplifying one another, and
That makes sense. Yeah.
to me that's how that separates.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it was just something I was thinking. I was like, man, wait, if I wield this in my offhand, then I can do even more damage. And then what's our next? 9 is our next one. So I'll probably farm out some stones. Are you good for a little bit longer, or are you?
I actually need to head out now.
Yeah, I
but
figured.
but
I figured.
we have demolished a god together. Also, I
We
love
have.
how your character's eyes look,
Mhm.
and just
Yeah.
the glowing from behind. It's yeah.
I
I'm-
did that. I did that to her specifically because I was like Norenrod, Silver Surfer, and I was like, she's got to have some, interesting eyes, being a very magical
Absolutely.
being, having that aspect. So, all right. So, anyways, we'll see you guys next time as we take down more demons and blast through. I think we could probably next time probably knock out a couple more, and it's gonna be fun.
Indeed.
Later.